Today we're going to be working on one of my favorite alternatives to legs up the wall pose. Legs up the wall pose, you know, buttocks to the wall, legs up the wall. Doesn't work for everybody. If you're a beginner to restorative inversion practice, this is a really nice option to begin that work. If also your hamstrings are tight or for some reason it's inaccessible to get your buttocks as close to the wall and legs extended, then this is a wonderful alternative to legs up the wall pose. So in order to do this work, you're going to need this chair or a chair and two blankets folded the long way, okay? And then I like to have a nice thin blanket right underneath my head just to cushion the back of the head. So in order to come into the pose, you're going to set the blankets up right next to the edge of the chair. Make sure the chair is on the sticky mat so it doesn't slide at all. As an option, you can have a strap nearby, and I'll show you what we're going to do for this, but this is totally optional. Okay, so in order to come here, you're going to rest the calves onto the chair, okay, and then come all the way back. Now, do some scooting closer towards the chair, right up to the edge of the blankets, and then you're going to place both feet onto the chair, press into the feet, lift the hips, slide the blankets underneath the sacrum. Okay, your sacrum is completely supported here as you extend the legs straight. So, right now this blanket is too much underneath my shoulders, so I'm going to make some adjustments. Restorative yoga is all about all these little teeny adjustments. Kind of like, you know how a dog makes its bed all perfect before it lays down? That's sort of what we have to work on here. So you'll see my calves are completely supported by the chair and so are my heels. Depending on the structure and length of your body, the base of the chair is going to meet your legs at different ways. So just make sure that your legs are totally supported. Sacrum resting completely onto the blankets, and then my shoulders are onto the ground. So one option is to take a strap, place the strap around your calves, or I'm going to go right above the knee here. And then that's pretty snug. I'm going to move it up so it's nice and snug and then place the legs here, okay? So this allows the strap to hold the legs in so you can release the legs completely optional, okay? So once you get here and everything and the props are set up in the right, place, legs underneath chair, blankets underneath sacrum, blanket underneath head, then go ahead and take the forearms to the ground, lift the chest as you press the elbows into the ground and move the shoulder blades onto the back. So from here, you're going to nuzzle the chin in a little bit towards you and rest the eyes. So here's when we begin to settle in. You can also take some socks and cover your feet up before you come into this pose to stay nice and warm. You can grab an extra blanket, place it on top of you. When you get into this pose, you're going to feel a little bit of traction in the lower back, and that is wonderful. So with the sacrum resting heavy, relax the low back, relax the legs, relax the feet. The belly should be soft here, free to rise and fall naturally with the breath. And then I always like to say, from the center of the sternum all the way to the tips of the fingers, rest. Relax the throat and the chin. Soften the hinge of the jaw and relax all the muscles of the face. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Now you can be here 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's up to you. If you're a beginner to the practice, I'd keep it between 5 and 10 minutes. Just to be able to observe the effects of the pose on your body. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to go ahead and transition out safely. So whenever you are ready, what you're going to do is if you have the strap on you, you're going to bend the knees. And either way, you're going to bend the knees and slide the strap from out of your legs. Okay, and place it beside you. And then from here, feet on the back of the chair. Chair's definitely on the sticky mat. Press into the feet, lift the hips, move the blankets from underneath you. And then go ahead and bring the sacrum down to the floor and then extend the legs out. So what I like to do to release the inner thighs a little bit here is to get a little closer to the chair, hook the feet to the chair, and then just kind of let the knees come apart. And then you can release the inner thighs here and release the outer hips just for a few breaths. And then when you're ready to come out, take one last breath. Exhale completely. Use the belly to draw the knees in. Take the feet to the chair. Roll over to your right side. And then nice and easy, come all the way up. Okay, so you can already feel, the energy of the body come down, the body start to relax a little bit, so it feels really good. I hope you enjoyed this alternative to legs up the wall pose. If you think that, see, I'm already sleepy. If you think that, if you know somebody who could benefit from this practice, I hope you will invite them to join our community, and stay tuned for more videos at awakenthroughrest.com. Namaste.